guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another meal prep video. We're going to jump right in. We're going to be making some chicken pot pie baked potatoes. So you need some kind of chicken, some peas and carrots, some fat-free half and half, chicken broth, and then some flour, and then of course your potato. So I am making it easy this week. I'm trying to show you guys you can make little shortcuts to make meal prep that much easier. So by using already cooked grilled chicken strips, already frozen peas and carrots, but you can use all the fresh stuff as well, the same way to make this recipe. The first thing you want to do is combine your fat-free half and half and your chicken broth. I will have the recipe linked down below with the exact measurements. I am cutting mine in half, so don't look at my measurements because it's not going to be the same as the recipe I linked, but I didn't really change anything up besides just substituting the fat-free half and half for milk. I'm also going to add in some chopped onions to the pan. I always forget to show at least one ingredient. And then we're going to put some peas and carrots in the pan as well. And we're just going to saute those up. I did spray my pan with a little bit of cooking spray. I think the original recipe does call for oil because it does use fresh vegetables. But I just used some cooking spray. I'm just going to heat these up and just let them kind of just get a little bit color. I'm going to add in a little bit of the garlic, salt, and pepper seasoning from Kinder's. I'm almost out. I was just at Costco too. The best deal on this is to get it at Costco. They have the big, huge containers like this, and they're a really good price. I completely forgot to look for those when I was there. But I just added some of that. You can add in whatever seasoning you want, but you'll want to add some sort of seasoning in there. So just go ahead and saute everything up until it's cooked through. And then I'm also adding some garlic paste. I believe it called for minced garlic, and I did have some minced garlic, but I needed to use up the rest of this garlic paste because I'm almost out. Now you're going to take your flour and you're going to sprinkle it on to your vegetables. Now the key to your sauce, whenever you're using flour like this, to not taste like flour. So if you ever make a sauce and you notice it's tasting like flour, like you can taste the flour, it's because you did not cook the flour enough. So you want to cook the flour for at least a minute. Just kind of, but keep stirring it. Don't stop stirring it or else it will lump up really easily. So once you've cooked that flour for a minute and you've really stirred it up really well, then you're going to take your broth cream mixture and you're just going to slowly add it in, and you're just going to keep whisking and whisking and whisking. Now again, this is going to help keep the lumps out, and the slower you do all this, the better, because it will, if you try to do it too fast, then you'll get lumps. So it's just trying to go, just take your time to do it so we don't have that flour taste and so we don't have any lumps in our gravy. So you're just going to keep doing this until all of your liquid is in your pan. I usually, if you ever have a point where you think that you're not going to be thick enough, then you can add a little bit of cornstarch, but you want to, or you can add a little bit more flour. But instead of just pouring the flour directly in here, you're going to want to mix that flour or cornstarch with a little bit of liquid and then pour it in there, because otherwise you will get a lot of lumps. So you want to be really careful with that. But you just have to be patient. So once I got everything in there, then I brought it to a boil, turned it down to simmer so we could get a nice thick sauce on this. And yep, I made a mess because this is real life. So you can see here, see how nice and thick my sauce is. Now at this point I'm adding in my chicken. So even if you use regular chicken, not already cooked chicken, you're going to want to cook it and either shred it or dice it up. So that's the reason why I opted to use this chicken. Makes it easier, make it quick. I did this entire meal prep in less than 30 minutes this week. Now we're going to add in some salt and pepper. I like a lot of pepper, so you're going to see here I'm going to add in a lot of pepper, and I add in just a little bit of salt. Just to add some flavor to this, because of course the broth doesn't add, a whole lot of flavor to all of this. And we're just going to mix it up, and then we are going to move on to the next step. The next step is going to take this yummy, creamy chicken pot pie mixture, and we are going to put it over a potato. So I went ahead and cooked my baked potato already. You can either cook it in the oven or you put it in the microwave like I did. So I just cooked mine in the microwave. You can look up microwaving baked potatoes to see how you do that. Now since this was a kind of large potato, I just cut it in half, and I'm just doing half in each one of my containers here. So I did weigh the potato and it was 8 ounces. So I just have 4 ounces in each one of these. And now I'm going to take the sauce right here and we are going to put that on top of the baked potatoes. Now I ended up using only a third of this, so I still have a third left. So this, I did put this in my tracker as 3 servings. So you can see here I have about this much left. So I did put in a third of it in there, and so you can use the rest of the mixture. We can put it over more potatoes, or you can put it over some sort of noodles or rice. I have some cauliflower rice that I'm actually going to put it over and have for lunch today. Points and calories are there on the screen, and you guys, I can tell you I've already had this one day and it is amazing. Next up, we're going to make a high protein cottage cheese. So we have our eggs here, we have some cottage cheese, some dill, some black pepper, some salt, and some dill relish. I just like to keep my egg salad simple. As you guys know, you can do so many things with egg salad. I like using the cottage cheese instead of mayo. Still makes it just as creamy. I enjoy the cottage cheese. I know some people don't, but it's up to you. So now I have the eggs in here all chopped up, and I'm adding in 3/4 of a cup of cottage cheese because I'm figuring a 1/4 cup per serving. This is going to be 3 servings for me. And I'm just going to mix that up. Now give it a chance, because I feel like once you mix the cottage cheese up in there, you don't know it's cottage cheese, you guys. You don't know. Now, if you really want to still get that high protein from the cottage cheese, but you don't want the curds, go ahead and just blend it up in a blender and liquefy it, and then add it to your egg salad. I personally don't mind the cottage cheese because you guys know I like cottage cheese. So honestly, you guys just try it. It just makes this egg salad just that much more protein. Also, don't skip the dill. Oh my goodness, dill is a must in egg salad. So I added in the pickle relish, added in the salt and pepper, added in a lot of dill because I love me some dill. And the one thing I forgot to show you, which for me is a key ingredient, for you it may not. You guys know my love of mustard. I forgot to put some mustard in there. And I do put quite a bit, because I love it. So I actually really prefer Dijon mustard in this, but I don't have any. So I went ahead and just put in some regular mustard in this, and it is all ready to go. So I'm going to show you a couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to put these in some bento boxes. So I have some little containers there that I'm putting my egg salad in. These are actually lids for I have these containers that you can put yogurt and granola in, and this is actually the top part of the container that the granola goes in. So I'm just using it. I like to use it for chicken salad or egg salad in my bento boxes. For one of them, I'm going to use one of these keto flatbreads for my egg salad. I just got these for the first time. Have not tried them yet. They seem pretty good. They look pretty good. They're pretty solid. I think they would make good pizzas. And then for the other one, we're going to use these artisan nut thin crackers. I never had these before, but I did try them when I was doing this meal prep, and oh my goodness, you guys, these are so good. If you really like a seeded cracker or like a seeded bread, you will like these. They have like sesame seeds in them, and these are like made from nuts. So, but you can have like 13 of them for 3 points, so you can have quite a few. I just thought it'd be kind of a fun thing to try with the egg salad. And then we're going to also add in some carrots and some grapes to top this off. I just figured just the egg salad on its own just was going to not be very filling. And I do have a salad kit that I think I may pair this with and have like a little side salad. I have a Mediterranean crunch side salad kit that I think I'm going to do a serving of that with my bento box when I have these each day this week. So this is the final product, and like I said, I love bento boxes. I feel like they're just so versatile, and they're just such an easy thing to do for lunches. You can put whatever you want in there. Now I'm going to put the points and calories for bento box number 1, which has the keto flatbread, and bento box number 2, which is going to have the crackers. And this is everything this week. You guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.